yesterday and we will talk about the topics that we are going to start today. Yesterday we have discussed about non-contact forces and we have done little bit about pressure. We have discussed very little about pressure. Now today we will be starting with the pressure. Let's start our topic today.
Today's topic that we are going to start with is pressure. Earlier also we have discussed something about this topic, but today we'll be starting with pressure. The effect of the applied force depending on the two factors. Whatever force we are going to apply, it depends on two factors. First one is the magnitude of force applied. See beta, if I am talking about magnitude, does this magnitude mean? It is a numerical value. The magnitude of force applied, the greater the force, the greater is its effect. So this is the first factor on which the effect of applied force depends. It means pressure depends on the force applied. Second factor is the area over which the force is applied. The area over which the force is applied means the contact area. The smaller the area of contact, the greater is its effect, means it is inversely proportional to each other. Now, to measure the effect of force, we need a quantity that takes into account both. Now, these two factors are included in one physical quantity which is called pressure. When a force acts on an object, pressure is produced. It can be explained when you put a thumb on a piece of wood and press it, the thumb does not go into it. But when you push a drawing pin or an iron nail into it, with the same force, the drawing pin goes into the box. Although the force applied is almost the same, but the area is different. So, what does this mean? This means that in case of the drawing pin, the area over which the force acts is smaller. Therefore, its effect on the wood is much greater. It goes into the wood. This is because of a physical quantity called pressure. This is because of pressure. The drawing pin goes into the wood due to the sharp tip. The force of thumb falls on a very small area of the wood, due to which force per unit area on the wood becomes very large. Thus, its effect depends on the area of object on which it acts. Now, this can be explained by this formula which states that pressure is equal to force upon area. See beta, if I am talking about pressure, what do pressure says? It is force upon area. Force is directly proportional to pressure. What does it mean? If pressure increases, force also increases, but it is inversely proportional to area. If area increases, pressure decreases. So, the standard unit of measuring force is Newton and it is denoted by capital N, and the standard unit of measuring area is meter square. Therefore, pressure is Newton per meter square, with it is also called Pascal. Now we are moving to the numerical. See beta, listen very carefully. First of all, the things that I am underlining is very important. What in this numerical, the above formula will be used. Which formula will be used? This formula is going to be used. Okay. And in this part, we need to take care that these two things are given. What two things are given to us? We have taken a solid object whose weighs 200 Newton. See beta, 200 Newton is force, not its weight, because Newton is the SI unit of force. When placed on a wooden plank, the area of contact is 5 meters square, means the area is given 5 meters square and the force is given 200 Newton. We can find out the pressure, force upon area. What does this mean? That force we have taken 200 and area we have taken 5 meters square. When we are dividing it, we are getting 40 Newton per meter square or 40 Pascal. So this is the first numerical that we have covered. Now moving on to the second numerical. See beta, in this numerical I'll tell you some new things. See beta, here a brick is given. Okay, brick की length, width और thickness दे रखी है आपको. क्या क्या दे रखा है? Length, width और thickness. And its weight again it is 24 Newton. If unit is given Newton, it means it is force. It is lying on the ground. Now you need to find out the pressure. See beta, pressure formula is same, force per unit area, but what we need to see, see here beta, area we need to find out. We have given length into breadth as the area, so we will take length. See, this is the length and area, length and breadth. Length is 30 centimeter and breadth is 10 centimeter. Now we have to convert this into meter because it is given in centimeters. So we, in 1 meters we have 100 centimeters, so 0.3 meters multiplied by 0.1 meter. So the area is 0.03 meters. So now we will find out the pressure, that is force upon area. We are given pressure is equal to 24 and area is 0.03. So we have got 800 Newton per meter square or 800 Pascals. So this is about the pressure. Now moving on to the application. Application होता है practically हम ये चीज़ कहाँ देखते हैं. First application is a heavy truck. See beta, a heavy truck is fitted with 6 to 14 tires. These tire increase the area of contact. जितने ज़्यादा टायर होंगे उतना ज़्यादा ग्राउंड के साथ एरिया इंक्रीज हो गया, and hence when the area is increased, pressure is decreasing because we know that force is inversely proportional to area. What do you mean by inversely proportional? Inversely proportional का मतलब होता है अगर एक क्वांटिटी इंक्रीज होगी तो उसके साथ दूसरी क्वांटिटी डिक्रीज होगी. Now moving on to the second application, it is skiers. Skiers use long flat skies to slide over snow. It is long. What is the reason of these long skiers? See beta, we can see these skiers are very long. ये देखो कितना लंबा है ये, है ना? The reason is the more is the area of contact which reduces the pressure on the snow, and it enables the skier to slide over the snow without sinking. बीच में sinking का मतलब होता है उसमें imbibed हो जाना, स्नो के अंदर नहीं जाता वो. Next is third one, that is cutting edges of knives, blades and axes. They are very quite sharp. आपने knife देखा, it's quite sharp. The area is quite small and the pressure exerted by it is quite large. So the large pressure helps to cut the objects easily. Now the next application is foundation. Foundation होता है उसका ground, उसकी जो नींव है. It is high rise buildings are kept wide. हम इसकी बहुत ज़्यादा wide रखते हैं. What is the reason? So that they exert less pressure on the ground. क्योंकि वो ground के ऊपर कम pressure exert करे and do not sink due to the extremely high pressure. Now next is a school bag has wide straps. Wide means of large area, because so that the weight of the bag may fall over on a large area of shoulders and producing less pressure. Now we are moving on the next part, that is sixth application. A wide steel belt is provided over the wheels of the army tanks so that they exert less pressure on the ground and do not sink into it. So this is about the application, and one of the application is in this animals like camels. They have a wide feet which easily allow them to walk in the desert as compared to horses and donkeys, because they do not have a broad feet, and because of broad feet camel exert less pressure on the sandy ground.